All right.
All right, hey everybody. Here with Jacob Powers and Lacy Doyle, and they're actually with the Purdue University Northwest mini Baja team, and we're going to be doing a quick interview of who they are, what they did on the Baja team, what they like about it, so let's start off with the first question, and this goes to either one of you. What is mini Baja?
A student-run team that designs, fabricates their own off-road vehicle to compete at 3 competitions at the end of the semester.
Like Lacy said, we've got 3 races at the end of the year, at the end of the semester, during the summertime. There's also a sales event. It's a presentation. There's a design event, and then there's the actual race. But, you know, you're building a car all year long, and you make a lot of connections with a lot of other people that you usually wouldn't have in a college experience, I guess you could say.
Lacy, what interested you about joining Baja?
I was in a machine shop class in high school, and I was really into working on cars, and I wanted to learn more about cars and how they work and how they're put together. And when I saw that they had a Baja team, it intrigued me because I learned that they design and fabricate it from the ground up. So everything that was there was done by the students. So the bending, cutting, welding, everything was done by students. So that's really what the learning aspect is what geared me towards Baja.
Nice. Jacob, what grabbed your attention to join Baja?
Well, so that's a funny question. I joined my sophomore year, I believe, or late my freshman year. I don't remember. But it was all by accident, honestly. I saw a flyer walking down the hallway, and I said, "Oh, this looks kind of cool. I might as well try this out." You know, showed
Nice.
up.
So the flyer got you.
Yeah. I didn't even know anything about it until I saw it on the wall.
That's like when I joined the Marines and I saw just a commercial, the guy slaying the dragon. It got me too. What's the benefit, or why should someone join Baja?
It's a learning experience, big chance to grow in your field. It teaches you management skills. You're able to apply what you learn in your actual classes, like the engineers and mechanical engineering technology students all are able to apply what they learn to an actual project rather than just schoolwork and homework.
Whoever's watching this, if you are a motivated person that likes hands-on equipment and working with things, there's no disadvantages to joining the Baja team. Most simplest way to put it, you learn to manage your time, you learn how to build things, how to work with tools, how to use your hands, you learn how to interact with other people in a formal setting. So there's really no disadvantages other than you're going to lose a little bit of your time, but at the same time, it teaches you how to manage your time more effectively. So
it also gives you bigger opportunities when you get out of college. Being able to put that you were on a SAE Baja team really puts you above other people at jobs. And also at the competitions, you're able to meet the sponsors of the competitions like Caterpillar.
Polaris.
Yes. Yes, you know, all the above.
Okay.
But the Baja team's the only reason I have the job I do right now. So.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice. Can it be any major, or is it just for technology or engineers in general?
Yes, it's for any major. Any major can join. The only thing that's required is that you have to want to learn, because we also do, like Jacob was saying, a sales presentation. It's great for students that want to learn marketing, design students, like computer graphics students. We get wraps every year for our car now. And we tried to have those students that specialize in that area do those so that they can better themselves and have something put in their portfolios and such. If
you join Baja, how much time is actually like required of you? Is there required time, or how does that work?
There's not actually a requirement per se. We let the students dedicate as much time as they see fit or they would like. Of course, there's students that put in a lot more time, but that's out of their own personal choice. They choose to do those things because we do have teams. We have separate systems, so not just one person is taking on a whole system where they have to put all their time into it to the point where it can be divvied up between 3 or 4 people, and it makes the jobs a lot easier. But also, like I said, it's just a matter of how much time each person wants to dedicate, how much you want to learn. The more you're there, the more you learn.
So there's a lot of time that needs to get put into the team, but there's also a lot of work that can be done at home. A lot of design work, a lot of ideas that can be thrown around off campus. So, that's always an option too. It's not, 100% got to be here or you can't join the team,
Yeah, that's actually good thing too, because if you're a student at Purdue, some of the design programs actually are available to you, right, to use at your home.
Right.
There travel involved with Baja? Like sports teams travel to different locations?
There's always a West Coast event, there's always an East Coast event, and there's always a Midwest event. Those are like the geographical regions that we'd be traveling to. Within that region, it varies. California, Oregon, Tennessee, the list goes on.
We don't always go to all 3 due to money because we are a student-run organization. So we create all the funding from sponsorships and fundraisers. And
Nice. So Jacob, if you had to describe the events in one word, how would you describe them?
I get one word?
Okay, I'll give you a sentence.
It's no. I could do one word. Perspective. How about that?
Perspective.
Yeah, it's chaos.
Okay, now I want a couple more words. How would you elaborate perspective? Elaborate on that now.
It's chaos in 72 hours, honestly, and you don't really get to absorb everything in until like the week after you get back, and you're like, that just happened.
Wow.
Yeah.
Lacy, I'll give you the same thing. You can either choose one word, or just give me a sentence. How would you describe the events?
See, for me, I just say awesome because I love the environment of the competitions. I love the sharing of knowledge, just the whole race environment.
Nice.
So it's just awesome.
Okay.
Yeah.
Lacy, this question is specifically for you. Usually when it comes to racing, people think it's kind of a boys' club. Being a girl in Baja, how does that feel?
Not gonna say it was easy. The hardest part for me being in a male, I've always been in a male dominant field in classes and everything. Like I said, I was in a machine shop class, and then I worked at a car shop, and then I moved into mechanical engineering technology, and then to the Baja team. So I've always kind of had men around me, and it's not always easy to deal with that. It's kind of like singling myself out sometimes, and I feel like I have to prove myself more. But I can honestly say that I have learned a lot more than I would have if I didn't pursue the Baja team the way I did.
Mm-hmm.
But I just never gave up, even though I felt like I wasn't as smart as they were, or I couldn't do as much as they could. I just never gave up, and I was able to become the president of the Baja team here at my 3rd year, because I started my freshman year. I am the main welder for the team, so I'm in charge of teaching new students how to weld and things like that, work machines. But yeah, not the easiest thing at first to deal with, but once you get used to it in the environment that you're in, everybody becomes pretty much like a family.
Okay. I was going to ask that next. What about like with the team? How is it like being with the team? I mean, how is that team environment?
I'm not going to say it's always good because, like I said, it turns into like a family. You're around each other for school. A lot of the students are in the same classes. You stay late doing work homework or Baja work, or just sometimes even just hanging out, just relaxing. It's not always the easiest. People do kind of butt heads sometimes because there's just ideas throwing around, but everybody that we've ever had on our team have learned to work through their issues and the problems that we see, and we learn to communicate better. And that's another benefit of the team, is you learn to communicate with others. Like Jacob was saying, you learn to kind of how to be in an environment like that with people that you're not so comfortable with all the time, just like a work environment would be. You learn to get used to people, learn how people are, and then you kind of learn to work together. And yeah.
Nice. All right, so to finish off, Jacob, you're done with Baja soon, right?
Yeah,
So let me ask you, was it worth it?
100%.
100%, nice. Lacy, I think you got another year left.
I have one more year left. I actually set my schedule up so that I could go to our final competition.
Nice.
So
Is it worth
making
it?
sure I get that in there. Huh?
I'm assuming since you have everything planned out, it's completely worth it.
Yes, definitely. Yeah. I could have graduated a semester early, but that would have meant that I wouldn't get to go to one of the summer competitions. So I decided to move that one class to the second semester and just let it go.
Okay.
So if that doesn't explain how much I've come to love the team and the environment and everything, I don't know what does.
All right. Cool. All right. So to finish off, what's new with Baja right now, and when can students, when are you guys be taking new students on come this fall? Or is anything going on this summer? Any events or anything in the fall?
We had big plans with our team growing and having so many more people able to help us out with trying to get more students to join. But with the COVID stuff, we aren't really sure what we can do right now. And they can join at any time.
All right.
I just have to add, even if you're not sure about Baja, you can come see a few times, see what we're about, hang out for a little bit, and we can just teach you some stuff. And if it's not for you, it's not for you. But if you want to stay around, we'll be happy to take you and throw you in it.
All right, everybody. Thanks for watching. I hope you got some good information about the Baja team, and stay tuned for the next video. Take care.